Hello, this is Kevin,
And I'm Logan,
and we're from Chrome Americas. Today we're going to demonstrate how to change a flow direction in the larger 6 through 9 valves.
When changing the flow direction of the larger sized valves, you'll need a 6mm Allen wrench and a flathead screwdriver. You'll need to loosen 4 bolts around here, 2 each side. If it has proof of closure, instead of just loosening these bolts, you'll have to remove 2 bolts from one side. So now we will loosen these bolts just a little bit. Only has to be a couple turns, just enough so that we can pop up this actuator. But like I said, this model has proof of closure, so we'll need to completely remove 2 of these bolts on one or the other side. Then take your flathead screwdriver, get up under here, pry up just a little bit. Now we should be able to rotate 180 degrees. And then all that's left is replacing your bolts and tightening them down. Just like that, you have now switched your direction of flow.
If you're going to change the flow direction in a VCS, obviously there's a little bit more to it, but it's still basically the same thing. We have found that with the doubles, it is easier to pull the cartridges completely out and flip it around and slide it back in rather than rotate like we do with the single valve, and we'll demonstrate that now. All right, we've already got the bolts out of these, just to save time. I'm going to pop the cartridges loose just like Logan did earlier on the single. Get them kind of loose, and then Logan's going to help me with this. You can do this by yourself, but it's easier with 2 guys.
Pull our cartridges out, flip the casing over, slide them right back in. Now you've switched your direction of flow. All that's left to do is to put your bolts back in.
One thing I want you to be mindful of, if you have one of these, it's got a fast and a slow, and you want to keep the slow second in position, you'll want to rotate both of the coils by themselves like Logan did with the single valve. That way that'll keep your orientation of the fast and slow the same, but it will change your flow like you're wanting to. That's the only thing you really need to be mindful of if you got one of these. And that's about it. As usual, for questions on this application or any other Chrome Schroeder products,
please feel free to reach out at support@chromeamericas.com.
Thanks for watching.